Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about the new remastered tier 2 sets, which are by far the best things about the WoW 20th anniversary event. And I want to highlight why I believe there are some chances that we are gonna get in the future some recolored versions of these tier 2 sets, and especially the remastered versions of the different tier 2 sets. So here, just a quick disclaimer. These are only pure speculations based on a few articles from WoWhead and also some discussions between players based on some evidence that might be true or not. So please take that into consideration. What I'm going to talk about might not happen in the future, and if it doesn't, please don't be too mad at me. So mainly the different evidence that players are using in order to talk about the possibility of having new recolored versions of these tier 2 sets come from the trailer from the anniversary celebration that Blizzard released on YouTube. Basically, here in this trailer, you were able to see that the Paladin was wearing a purple tint of these remastered tier 2 sets. And so this is clearly here purple, as you can see. And then also remember that when they first announced patch 11.0.5 and the WoW 20th anniversary event, the monk set was yellow. It wasn't the green version that we got in game, and it was this yellow version right here. So it means that they definitely already have some of these recolored versions ready. And it would only make sense for them to at some point release them in the game because again, they already created these sets and they're already being used in some of their different promos. So definitely something that is already in their games files. Also, I think it's important to remember that in Season of Discovery, we got some new recolored versions of the original tier 2 sets. So as you can see, for instance, you had these ones for druids, then you had this one for hunter, the blue one for mages, you had these ones for paladin, and here, as you can see, this is exactly the one that we can see in the promotion for the WoW 20th anniversary event. Then we also have this one for priests, this one for rogues, these ones for shamans, this one for warlock, and then this one for warriors. So in my opinion, I definitely think that Blizzard is basically, now that they have the new appearances and also all the new tints for these new appearances, they're just going to make all these different recolored versions with the new upgraded model, and they're going to release them at some point into the game, probably through the training post, but who knows, maybe it will happen also during the 30th anniversary event for Warcraft or later on. Who knows? But I do really think that this is something that most likely will happen because again, we already know that they have created some of these recolored already. And it would be very weird for them to not use these different sets, especially seeing how much players love them. So I'm sure that in the future, we're gonna receive some news and Blizzard will explain that we are getting some of these new recolored sets. And here I also want to stress that we already got some of the different items from Season of Discovery in the retail version of the game, and these are all these different weapons right here. So it definitely means that Blizzard is more and more looking into ways to add some of these new items that they've added in the Season of Discovery part of the game in the retail version of the game. And I think these new recolored tier 2 sets that they added is the perfect way to use the new models and to bring some of these new sets into the retail version of the game. So again, all of that is only based on speculations. It might not happen, but let me know in the comments what you think, and especially if you would be interested to get some recolored versions of all these new remastered tier 2 sets, and if there are some specific versions that you would like to see added into the game. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!